Hi girls, it's Miss Croft here, and I'm going to explain to you today how to make your story map. So the first thing that you need to do is go to the website, which is storymaps.arcgis.com. So you'll see on this website, I'm already signed in, but you girls will have to make a new profile. So if I sign out, okay, you're going to click up here and you're going to click on sign in. You won't have a username and a password, and so you'll have to create that. So you can make that with your Havergal email account. So once you've made your profile, you can click sign in. And what you'll want to do is click on My Stories. So you can see here that I've made a practice one, and this is, you've seen the screenshot from this one on the PowerPoints, but you will have to create a new story, and so you're going to go over to the right-hand side of the screen and click on Create Story. It's then going to give you three options. You can choose a map tour, a map journal, or a map series. And my suggestion to you to keep it simple would be to just choose the map tour. And once you click on it, it will load the template. The first thing that it's going to ask you is where are your images or videos, and Ms. Kratz and I have already uploaded the photos that you can use on your story map. And so in order to access the photos that Ms. Kratz and I have selected for you, you're going to click on the Flickr option. Okay, you're then going to have to look up my username in order to find the photos, and so to do that you're going to type S_Croft 47 and then click on Look Up. Okay. Once you've clicked that, you're going to select a photo set, and the only option that should appear there is Story Map, and you'll see in brackets that there are 20 photos loaded in that album. Once you click on that, you should be able to import these photos, and so you just click on Import, and you'll be able to see all of the photos that Ms. Kratz and I have located for you. So you can go through and choose the ones that you want to import. So once you click on one, okay, you can click on where you want it to go in the map. Okay, so let's say I want to have, this one loaded in there first. Okay, I can click on where that should go, and the little tab will show up in the map. You can zoom in quite a bit further if you want to get a little bit more precise, and you'll start to see the names of places. And then you can simply select Import. So you want to do it in order. So the first picture that you select, you want to make sure that it corresponds with where you want to put the first pin on your map. Once you've selected that, you can click on Import, and you'll see it show up in your story map. Okay, so I can now see the thumbnail of the picture. If it turns out that it doesn't look quite the way you want it to, you can either change the thumbnail, okay, or you can edit the thumbnail. So once you have the photo there, you want to write your caption. Okay, it's automatically going to show up with the caption that I've put underneath the photo to explain generally what the photo is. You can change this because I'm sure you'll have a more original title than this. But let's say we just want to keep it the same: Loyalists landing in British North America. Okay, you can then write beside it and write a little bit of an explanation, blah, 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 about what's happening in this photo and how it has to do with your story. Okay, so once you click away with that, you can see it show up. And if you do want to move your pin around a little bit, let's say you couldn't get quite as precise, you can get a little bit more precise here as well. And you can also change the color if you wish. Okay. The other thing that you can do if you don't like the background map on this particular that the program defaults it to, you can change your base map in the side by choosing some different ones. So if you want like a National Geographic style one, you can see that it changes the map, and you can sort of play around with this and do the one that best fits the style that you're looking for your story. As it says in your assignment overview, you need to have at least 5 pins, so one is not going to do. So what you're going to need to do is add a second pin, okay? And you want to add a new tour point, And in order to do this, we can move the location of our tour point, okay, and go to add tour point. For the media, that's not going to work. Right, you want to import a new photo, okay, so again, go back to my username, look it up, import, okay, so then I can click a new place on my map. That's going to be point number 2. Can go to import, and then you'll see that I've got the Loyalists drawing lots for land here, and again I can edit the story here. Okay, I can change the color again of my pin. All right, and then if I want to do that again, I would have to go to import, back again to Flickr, look up, and so you have to keep going back into this account to choose your next selection. Okay, you can keep clicking where you want it to go. All right, until your story is done. You also will probably want to edit your title, so you can think of a fun title. You can also think of a subtitle in here. You also want to put your name. Okay, so this one is done by Miss Croft. All right, and when you're finished with putting in all of your information on your story map, you want to save your story map. Okay. So it saved my tour, and then what I need to do is save this link. So what I can do, oops, I don't want to go here. Over here, there's a little tab for getting the short link. So I want to click on this, okay, and what I need to do is cut and paste this, okay, and load it into a Word document that you will then upload to the Dropbox on VeerCross in order to share it with Miss Krotz or Miss Croft so that we can mark it. And that is how you create your story map. Good luck!